All right. So we're coming to you guys with a couple different topics. Actually, just scrolling, doing a lot of scrolling all the time, and I came across a couple of videos of like men who are getting upset with women because they like fly them out and they'll pay for their whole trip and the whole nine, and then get upset with them when they don't get to fuck.
Story. I flew this way from Indiana, you know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touch her. Man, you got me up. You mean, well, you can leave. First of all, hold up. Man, first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. No. Okay, so I get her so I get her Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right?
Okay.
So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything?
Yes.
But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though.
I don't want.
Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna even be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that.
You are getting paid because you're recording me.
Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to on that?
You though.
I ain't say you did. You know what it was though. You know what it was.
I think that there's accountability on both sides of the spectrum.
Right.
I think women should stop getting flued out by men that they don't like.
Because did you communicate to him before you flew out there, like, hey, listen, I know you find me out, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but I'm not having sex.
You're not getting anything, sorry, shorty. And if he still decides to fly you out, then I feel like that's on him. Because you're trying to manipulate the situation so it could break out in your favor. And then these videos could be fake. But at the same time, it's like the same type of situation, like women getting stuck out there, getting stuck to where they were blown out to, and they don't have the means to get themselves back or to enjoy the time while they're out there. I think that is a weird, compromising situation to put yourself in.
Yeah. That's
like
real dangerous. You're not scared?
I didn't think it happened. And then you're not obligated to have sex. Honestly, even if you are talking and communicating and you decide all the way up until the night before you're supposed to leave that you don't want to fuck, you have that right to say, I'm not really feeling it. Or even after you meet him in person, because you'll be deciding that you want to hook up with a guy, and then you'll just see something, you'll see him in person or something about him, and you're like,
you have the right to change your mind, 100%.
110%.
But in the time that it does happen, you need to make sure you're able to get yourself back home. Literally. Just in case. Because you just never know
You don't know
how things could go.
You don't know what people are going to do. You don't know how they're going to react.
You can't control someone's reaction, even though it's kind of weird, of course.
Because how well do you even really know them? And then guys, and this is what the problem is. That's why we keep running into these same conversations on these platforms. People are hanging out with people that don't like them back. Girls are giving it to guys who don't want them, and you think that having sex with them is gonna change their mind or make them like you.
Guys are spending money on girls who they know don't like them.
They don't like you.
Anything to do with them other than giving them money.
They don't want you for anything other than what you have or what you can do for them. But I don't know. It's all about using discernment. I feel like I preach about that a lot, using discernment. And honestly, it's something that I've had to learn over time too.
For sure.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like I'm perfect. But damn, after a while, how many times are you gonna keep blaming other people?
Yeah, so everybody communicate your intentions from the beginning. And ladies always have security.
Yes, always make sure
make sure that you're okay at all times.
Make sure you have a bag of your own. Why would you travel with no money?
That's like really scary.
It really is. You could get stuck out there. And then he cancels your flight back and cancels your hotel. What are you gonna do?
And what if it's one of those countries where it's like, it's visa. So you've overstayed, police start looking for you. Yeah,
It's just a wrap for everybody. No. Stop getting flued out by men you don't like.
Yeah.
Stop flying out girls that don't like you.
Yeah, it just ends there.
It's as simple as that. Everybody can take accountability. And then understand that when you hear about girls, I'm sure there are instances where girls, get things and they don't have to do anything in return. I've been there before. But there's a good chance that she is having sex with him anyways. Yeah. When you see people on the internet, when you see people, famous people, excuse me, there's a good chance they're fucking for what they're getting.
For sure.
Like what? Just like on, what's it called? Rap shit.
Yeah, these sugar daddies be requiring that sugar.
They want sugar.
They don't want no friendly conversation, no smiles, no none of that shit.
They don't want trophies on their arms anymore.
They want that cat. And that's that.
Throw it back. Literally. I count. I guess kind of goes into people choosing poorly. Men are always saying women are choosing poorly, but like, let's think about what we have to choose from. Let's think about the pool.
It's just not much out here, honestly.
Like, what are y'all even on? Women always choosing poorly. I can agree with that to a certain extent because you can have like a certain type that you keep going for, especially if you're not learning your lesson. Like, I've been there.
Right, but if I, broaden my horizons and I try different types of men and I still keep ending up with like, not the same, but like just different disappointing results.
Different types of trash.
Doesn't that mean that there's just not much substance out there?
Like, what kind of men are y'all being to choose from, though?
Yeah.
You can't say that we're just completely missing all the good men. I don't think that that's true. And I think that people are very good at putting on fronts.
Yeah, people are good at pretending.
Like, great pretenders. So you can be like, not trying to be like the mean girl who is wearing her hurt on her shoulders or bitter or whatever you guys like to say about people who have raised their standards and aren't going for any type of bullshit. But then you could still come in contact with somebody who doesn't give a fuck. Who hasn't grown, who hasn't matured, who hasn't done any work on themselves. And I don't know. There's always blame being placed on women.
Right.
I feel like
and then always excuses.
Always for men.
Made for men. Well, I was going through this, but when a woman goes through stuff and becomes distant from her man, instead of the man to just like really be like, damn, okay, let me see how I can, turn this around. Y'all go look outside for the most part. And it's just like so crazy because the excuse will still be, you weren't giving me what I need.
You weren't even asking me if I was okay. Were you asking me about my mental space?
And that's something that he holds up as a standard. And say you hold up finances as a standard. That's your security, and without that, you are out the door. Then you're looked at as a gold digger.
Literally, I want this. And for the most part, you know what people want from the beginning. They'll tell you. People will tell themselves.
Yeah. All in all, you gotta pay attention to the red flags on both sides, because
pay attention to the red flags. Stop thinking you're gonna change people's minds, because you are not. They have to change their minds on their own.
And how I am now, I just feel like if you're not coming
correct immediately,
yeah,
you have to come correct immediately. I'm sorry, because I'm coming correct immediately.
You have to come great out the gate, like absolutely.
No, period. Like I want to be excited to talk to you every day. I want to be excited to get to know you. I want to be excited to hang out with you.
Very magnetic. Like, wow, this person is. Yeah.
Any little ounce of playing games or any little ounce of just BS or inconsistency.
Nice getting to know you, and you have a nice life.
Yeah. Clearly, you're not the one for me. I'm not gonna do this dance with you. We're not playing reindeer games. I'm just not for it.
Yeah, it's boring. It's like exhausting.
It's like, are you not tired? Have you had enough?
I think a lot of women are just kind of fed up. And I don't think independence and being, you know, secure as a woman makes you masculine or anything like that.
Yeah, can we literally,
like I said this before, but I'll reiterate it. The
soft girl era, I have been looking a lot on the internet about, and like seeing a lot of men's curated definitions of it and what they think the soft girl era is. I can't say that I'm in my soft girl era because I feel like I'm always soft. I definitely think that women naturally can have a shield though, especially due to trauma, things that they've experienced in the past. We all naturally have that femininity you guys love to talk about but can't properly define. We all have it in us naturally. It's not learned. You don't go to a class and learn it. You don't, it's not, you know, only God's favorite get it. You being in your soft girl era to me is just you like literally not reacting to things a certain way like how you used to in the past, unlearning toxicity,
healing your
literally
triggers,
being able to recognize your triggers, not projecting them onto other people, being able to handle situations differently, handling different like obstacles differently,
being kinder to yourself,
literally to yourself. And that will, I mean, all of that energy will exude, of course, because you're at peace. And men, especially black men, love saying, we're told not to cry and don't cry this and blah, 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 and have this tough exterior. And we're told that we can't feel our emotions. If we feel our emotions,
cover that shit up. Don't
literally
crying.
In the workplace, you're the aggressive black woman, aggressive this.
Together.
I'm sorry, what?
You're the antagonist.
I'm a human being and I have natural emotions and feelings, and that's what I'm doing right now, feeling what I need to feel. And soft girl era is about embracing that and not being, you know, scared about it, or not second guessing or thinking or trying to walk on eggshells or tiptoeing around things because you don't want to be that aggressive black girl, that angry black woman. And don't black men talk about an angry black woman too?
Black women aren't allowed to be angry, but black men are.
Black women aren't allowed to be angry and black men aren't allowed to feel emotions. So here we are again, trying to compare who has it worse. We can't even talk about our soft girl era and appreciate it and celebrate that without you guys.
Does it have to reflect anything to do with not having a man? Soft girl era has nothing to do with women realizing that they are getting older
Mm-hmm.
and they need to get it together for a man. It's about you literally loving yourself, appreciating yourself,
Mm-hmm.
not being so hard on yourself, pampering yourself,
Mm-hmm.
putting your mental health first, facing your fears.
Insecurities, getting rid of
All
those
of it.
insecurities, trumping those
It
insecurities.
has nothing to do with anything male.
Mm-mm.
It has to do all about self and you just making sure that you are divine feminine. You are resting in your femininity. So
Naturally.
we're just creating the environments for ourselves. Please don't attack it. Thank you.
And I think they have a misconception of what we mean when we say, like, you know, the right man will bring out certain things out of us, especially when it comes to femininity. We don't wake up every day and be like, oh, I want to be masculine and tough and hard. Don't know where y'all get that from.
Yeah, I'm not masculine.
I'm not.
In any way. I
Like-
definitely work. I definitely pay my bills, but that doesn't equate to masculinity. to
Literally,
me.
being assertive doesn't equate to masculinity. If I tell you that I don't like something, that doesn't mean I'm not masculine. That means I'm setting that boundary. And if you don't respect me enough to respect it, I don't know what to tell you. You can move around.
Yeah, if me being sure of myself and assertive intimidates you, that really has nothing to do with me.
Like, how does that get in the way of
doesn't
you?
Make me masculine.
How does that get in the way of you and what you're supposed to be doing as a man? Yes, if you're doing what you need to do as a man, I'm going to do what I need to do as a woman. You guys are the leaders, right? Protecting and providing and leading, correct? You're the head of the household. So I'm letting you do that. You set the tone, right? And I make sure everything is copacetic after that.
Exactly.
But then you guys complain about being the leader and setting the tone. Then you want to talk about 50-50 on bills.
Yeah, the way I feel about that personally, just my own personal preference. If I have to go in half with you, I could just stay by myself.
Yeah.
Unless, you know what I'm saying, we're already together till death do us part, and we fall on hard times.
Yeah, if the roles reverse temporarily and you're taking care of your end and I'm
those
taking
are
care
part
of the
my
funds,
vows. Like, I definitely got you.
it is what it is.
But I'm just, that's not for me. And I don't think that we should be arguing with each other what's for who. If you feel like you want to go at 50-50 with your man,
Do that.
that is okay. I personally do not want to do that. I don't think it's about 50-50. I think it's about playing our roles and creating balance in our homes, period. So if that's how you create balance in your home, amazing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
It's just not for me, personally.
Let's stop getting on the internet talking about modern women this, modern women that. You guys will talk about modern women and then in the same breath talk about how women don't approach you. That's not what the fuck a modern woman is supposed to do. You guys.
And I don't know, from, you know, my guy friends or guys I've been around, I've had discussions with, they don't really prefer, for the majority, don't really prefer for women to approach them. So, going off that, I definitely don't approach males out. Yeah.
If I do, it's like rare.
Just very rare.
Very rare. And, you know, it can happen every once in a while, but if you can sense that I'm interested,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you approach me?
And then I already feel like that's kind of setting the tone
For the whole relationship.
for the whole relationship. And I don't believe that one party in the relationship should like the other party more or less. I think
Oh
it
my
should be
God,
equal.
no.
So I just feel like if I'm approaching him, then I'm setting the tone that I'm the pursuer. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just want to be dainty and you just
Yeah.
see me
And
across the room and
delicate and pretty and cute.
and woo me
Yes.
the right way. Because some of y'all are ill. Yuck. Y'all be scaring me. I'd be like, scared for my life.
And I don't know. It's just a lot. I'm sick of the traditional versus modern and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as traditional anymore, honestly, because time goes on. It's inevitable.
And we weren't there too, so.
Things are going to change. Things are going to change. Even 20 years from now, are we going to be talking about, oh, you guys need a... Things are going to be way different. Who cares? We keep having these same ass conversations. People are hanging out with people they don't like. People are doing things with an ulterior motive. People are doing things with expectation, not because they actually really are interested or really like. And
right, because if you say, just back to the first topic a little bit, that you like this lady and you want to fly her out, why can't it just be that?
Yeah.
That you like her, you want to show her a good time, and y'all have a good time, and she goes back to her house, and it's all good. Why does it have to be transactional?
Yeah. Why can't?
And then when
even
women,
dates.
but then when women are like, you know what I'm saying? You have to really like cough up some money before you get some coochie. Then they're prostitutes.
But you low-key already knew that, though. That's why you're spending the bread you're spending in the first place. You know that's the type of woman that she is. That's what you're doing to try to impress her so you can get some pussy.
And there's so many women out there that would give you coochie if you want.
There's a lot.
So
go where... She always says go where you are appreciated.
I don't think that you should be offended.
Don't take it personal. And no is a response. Rejection doesn't mean...
No.
Literally... I was talking to fucking one of my guy friends, and he's like so like trying to pursue this girl, and she has literally told him like, I do not like you. I don't like you. That doesn't mean I need to try harder.
Yeah,
or
let me be more persistent.
Or I need to keep doing this and just wait until I have sex with her. She's gonna like me for sure.
That's predatory.
You're a predator. I'm literally telling you, no, I don't like you. And then I'm not gonna, you know, if I ignore you or if I cuss you out, then I'm bitter and I'm a bitch.
Yeah, and it's not a tease. It's like...
It's not.
No. Even if I'm like, no, and I'm laughing, that still means no. Even if I'm no and I'm sleeping, that still means no. No means no. I don't understand why. What's hard to understand?
It's not a segue into something else. It's not a conversation opener. It's not an open-ended anything.
It's not a no for now, but in a couple hours.
Yeah, you should keep trying.
Try again. No.
No.
No means no.
I could keep ignoring you, and you could keep talking to yourself in my DMs for years and years. You niggas do that.
Yeah, but then for like, get the fuck up my shit and cuss y'all out, then, you know,
bitter, black.
She's so aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been telling you to leave me alone for a while. And also a disclaimer, silence is also an answer. If you're being ignored, leave them alone.
Let it go.
I also don't understand that too. If somebody's ignoring me, you got one time.
No, seriously.
You have one time to ignore me, and you're girls. I don't even remember who are you.
Yeah, literally.
I don't recall ever meeting you, knowing you, none of that.
Like any type of rejection in my face, it just is what it is.
For me. Yeah, and I don't get mad at rejection. Sometimes, you know, human beings, your feelings will be hurt. That's normal, but I think it's also normal to move around to somebody who does like you and appreciate you. Go where you're valued.
Exactly. Just like old boy who told me, I want to work on being friends first. I was like, oh, okay. We can do that. You want to know what a friend, a guy friend is for me?
Our relationship and friendship is platonic. So we are friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Buddy.
You're not ever gonna even smell my coochie. We're literally friends.
Yeah, don't be hanging on and holding on for hope for either.
Nope. Just because you want to do whatever you're doing, and then also hopefully you'll have me on the side and thinking that telling me we're friends is going to keep me hanging on.
I'll just be okay over here by myself.
I'll go
It's
find...
actually really fun over here.
No, literally, bye.
Like, no stress. I have not lost sleep. Somebody's cheating on me. I haven't. I feel good. No wrinkles under my eyes. I haven't missed a meal.
I'm doing great.
Doing wonderful things over here.
No, but like literally.
So, yeah, ladies. Men, take the rejection.
Yeah.
And go. Honestly, just go, because somebody's going to appreciate you somewhere. For sure. I really believe there's something.
I think so too. I think so too. Somebody was arguing with me, like, that's not true. And I'm like, that's a defeatist mindset that you have.
You can be the fattest, ugliest, skinniest, shortest, tallest, whatever the fuck, funniest looking, and somebody's going to love and appreciate you.
Somebody's going to feel it.
Seriously. So
you might be that to this person that you think you like, but then the person, no.
Yeah, feel what you need to feel and go about your day.
Yeah.
Feelings hurt every day.
You can think somebody's attractive and have nothing in common with them.
Yeah.
Just like you can think somebody is attractive and not feel like they owe you their number or owe you sympathy.
Right.
You go to stores and see nice things all the time.
And you don't take them with you, do you? Some of you do.
We're not gonna tell y'all. Get it together, y'all. We gonna get it together.
No, we are.
But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. Tell us what you think.
Yeah,
I want to hear
for your perspective, your insight.
Yeah.
Keep it cute, though.
Keep it cute.
Talk to us nice. I be seeing some of y'all's roles.
Some of y'all's comments.
Yeah, so volatile. Like, we're just here for our own perspective.
Literally. And we can agree to disagree. You can give me your perspective, and I respect it so much. Please give me your perspective. Give me some new insights. Something.
But you don't have to be nasty.
Yeah. Don't
What's
come
his
from
grandma
me.
say? You don't got to treat with me.
Y'all know what to do. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Like I said, her info will be in the description below. All right.
It was good chatting. And they need to get it together for a man. It's about you literally loving yourself, appreciating yourself. We are friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Buddy.
You're not ever gonna even smell my coochie.